Welcome to the Curiosity Chamber.
Simple as that. And now we're live. And now all the conversation we had before this was not recorded, but this is going to be recorded. Everyone, JM, long-term friend, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here, dude.
Glad to be here. Finally getting this foot in the door. I know I've been asking to get on this podcast. I've been itching.
It's nice to fucking just get away, like put the technology down and just fucking have a conversation, right?
Oh yeah, and I need to do that more often. Honestly, like I hate getting because I do it every single day. I get sucked in my phone, scrolling and looking
Dude, we
up
all
stuff.
do.
Oh, and I know it's horrible for me, but
Fucking horrible for kids.
oh yeah, their brains are sponges, and they're oh, I can't imagine in the next 10 years how it's gonna be.
When you were in high school, was social media a thing yet?
No, no, not really. I
No.
mean,
So middle school definitely not.
there was Facebook obviously, but that was about it. I mean, and then I don't know, start of high school and then junior high was MySpace, but that was dying off, and then Facebook blew up. So yeah,
And there was you didn't have social media on your cell phone, right?
uh,
You had to go to a laptop or some shit.
yeah, but at the end of my high school, that's when I think it was I think senior year, junior year is when apps were pushing out.
Yeah, but now these kids, dude, they're starting in like fucking 4th or 5th grade.
Oh yeah,
You can't handle that. You
no,
cannot fucking handle that.
no, and the thing is too, like the parents don't know what they're looking at either, which is a huge problem.
Dude, they're so sneaky too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can have an app that looks like a calculator, so the parents never fucking find it.
Yeah, I heard about that. I never.
I've heard about that too. So it's
I,
like we know about that shit. What's the stuff we don't know about?
yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like other apps too, that seem harmless, but like Reddit, it's just like I thought it was just forums and stuff to people posting things and asking questions and they answer them, like all these forums and stuff. But there's another whole side of it, of Reddit, that's
Like what?
like porn and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up too. Like
Yeah,
with kids they have access to these cell phones, so it's always on them, and they have like these loopholes how to figure it out, how to navigate them, like better than us. And like to have access to social media, to like cyberbullying, to YouTube. There's some weird shit on YouTube, and then fucking porn. Like, dude,
yeah.
your libido is gonna be gone by the time you're fucking 9 years old. That's wait,
Oh
what?
yeah.
Can't even get
Shit.
little fucking hard-ons anymore. That sucks.
I honestly don't remember if I was getting a hard on that young, but I think I was probably. But still,
Yeah, but not like constantly, like
yeah,
looking at
no,
porno constantly. You had to
no,
work for that porno.
because you get desensitized like after watching so much, and then you just get sucked into it, and it, instead of a quick 5-minute rub and tug, you're fucking going for hours.
Yeah, dude. Imagine that you have access to unlimited porno at fucking 10 years old. How good that feels to rub your little wiener. You're gonna fucking do that. Dude, you're gonna do that all fucking day. You're gonna do that all day. There's gonna be like just cum rags all over your fucking room, half-eaten pizza boxes everywhere, fucking Fritos and shit.
A
Just like
laundry basket full of stiff socks. Yeah.
yeah, dude, barely alive, just so you can see your rib cage and shit. Only thing you're eating is like you're sucking out the fucking cum out of your rag just to get some protein in you.
Was it who said that? I think it was Theo Vaughn. They had the kids all ribs and dick.
Yeah, dude. That's
Oh
what it's
god.
coming down to, man. Jesus.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I fear for it.
honestly, if shit went south, I wouldn't mind it. Like as in power grid going down and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind it because I mean, a lot of people wouldn't know what to do, but I have a plan. my girl and I have a plan for our family just in case we have go bags. You know, if shit went south,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Kind
So
of kind of looking like it might, huh?
yeah, I mean, yeah, we won't know. I mean, especially we won't know until I say maybe the election, like that will be a turning point for sure. But we'll see. I don't want to get political. I don't know how you do on your podcast with pop.
No, if I have
With
like a
pop.
political person on, like if it's going to be a political podcast, like it'll be a person that does strictly political if I'm talking politics. Usually I like to stay away from
Yeah.
it just because it's fucking so ugly and
Oh,
everyone's
it
so
is.
divided right now.
It is extremely ugly right now, and it's like I don't know. I feel like people that I meet are either blind and close minded, or they as like quote unquote woke, which is still bullshit. But I don't know. It's all confusing. I
I
mean,
miss
I have my beliefs. I have my side I'm on, and I see what's right and wrong, and that's all that matters.
I miss the old days of like it really didn't fucking matter like what your political beliefs were. There was like something beyond that. Like I like this dude as a person, and I feel like social media had everything to just fucking blow that out of proportion,
Oh, they definitely did, and they
right?
still are.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe society has to collapse in order for us to build back without all this nonsense right now. You know?
Hey, dude,
I
Rome
know.
fell. You know,
Yeah,
everything can't live forever. So maybe
yeah.
our country we have to fucking rebuild, and But
They
the
were
thing
saying
is,
like there's something about history is like every couple like 150 years, 100 years,
yep,
like empires fall. And
yeah,
the weird thing about it is like there's these patterns whenever shit starts getting weird about like sexual gender like nonsense stuff, that's like a telling point of when the civilization's about to collapse, and we're
yeah.
noticing a bunch of that shit around here.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
I, I agree with you 100%. Like I've seen some stuff like pretty much the same lines as you just said, and I agree with you 100%. Like I said, in the next 10 years, it's going to be interesting.
Fuck, dude, I
Because
think by next year it's gonna be real interesting.
oh yeah,
It's always interesting during an election year.
oh yeah, it's just this. Sorry if you might have to go inside. I think there's a tornado going on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let me put
Oh
my
my god,
cigar out.
I see lightning and dark clouds
Yeah,
coming
literally,
about.
the wind just picked up like fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might be witnessing a live tornado on podcast. That's pretty sick. I mean, this will go viral if you do.
Yeah,
So
you'll
stay
just hear me
outside.
getting lifted away.
Ah!
I'm in the eye. I'm in the eye.
My dick!
Getting sucked off.
Hell yeah, sucked on and sucked off.
Oh, I love it.
Listen, man, I got this new fear. Got a
Oh,
real,
let's hear
real
it.
big new fear.
Let's hear it.
Because I saw some shit. Airbnb, like, what if the owner sets up hidden cameras? Do they?
Oh, I've seen like I've seen people like they made these things that you scan the room with it like it's a camera, and if you see like a little red dot or something, like
Uh huh.
it'll like reflect the lens off of it, and
Oh my,
then it will show you there's a camera right there,
that's
and
fucked
then
up. That's great.
I saw those things with the two-way mirror bullshit,
Yeah, dude. Like sometimes they make a little hidden room and they'll just be camping out in the fucking house that you bought for the night. Like, dude, I'm telling you right now, sir or ma'am, the future Airbnb hosts, there's nothing pretty in the room that I am sleeping in. Like, do not fucking check your cameras. Like, you're gonna see me abusing myself in my fucking sheets, dude.
You're gonna
Just
see
wrapping my
a
neck around with a pillowcase, just making weird fucking noises.
you're gonna see a belt, a dirty asshole, and a good time.
No, my ass will be clean.
Not after you're done.
Oh,
Oh,
just strangling myself.
oh God. Well, we know how he went out.
I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Well, that's up to the coroner to decide.
So, yeah. Oh, as long as I get mine. Yeah, I'm just weirded out, dude. Like, I fucking masturbated a lot of times in rooms that I bought.
Yeah,
You know,
I
so
bet.
feel like someone. I don't know if I should feel like shameful or if that's on them for
I
putting a
mean,
camera in my
that's
room.
kind of on them. I mean, they know who was signing up for this, so
Yeah, dude. You can just do a quick Google search. You're gonna see is Jasper the masturbator. Let him in your house. You
because
fucking
you do a lot of like Airbnb stuff. Like I know you go down to Florida a lot, and then you rent out like a room on a cruise ship, or not a cruise ship, but like a houseboat or something. You
Yeah, I
know?
got a kink. I like getting rooms and coming all over the place.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's better than a motel. You know, it's like a little step up.
I've done that before too.
Oh, you step
Motels are
up and down like constantly.
dude, me
Get
and my
a good
friend.
workout.
Have you ever met my friend Danny?
Yeah. I met
You
Danny.
know Danny? All right. We went to Chicago this one time. We were drunk as fuck. We took a train. We ended up in Boys Town.
Oh,
And for people that aren't listening, that's like where all the gays hang out in Chicago. It's called Boys Town. I don't know the real name of it. But we ended up getting a fucking hotel, and the guy that was checking us in he had like Elvis sideburns, slick back hair. He had like pasty white face and 2 latex gloves on.
Okay, that's a
Glass
warning sign.
window, like it was out of a fucking movie, dude. Like,
Yeah, that's a warning sign if I've ever seen one. 100%.
Oh yeah, we were looking at each other. We're like, let's not do this. Let's
Yeah.
not do this. And then we did it.
Yeah, I mean, you both went in there, shared a bed, and jerked off.
All 3 of us.
I mean, I'm not judging you, but whatever you want to do, you do. Just do it behind a closed door, so I don't
do
watch.
it in Boys Town. That'd be the fucking. That's the best place to do it. Shit, man.
Well, I used to live close to it, but not in it. And yeah, we stayed out of that area. We mostly went to the bars in Chicago, like downtown. So yeah, we wanted to stay away from that scene. I'm not, homophobic or anything, but I'm just not gay.
Not yet. Still got time.
Yeah.
Life's
the
not
water,
over yet, baby.
the water hasn't turned me gay yet, so.
Well, that's true. That's another fucking conspiracy that seems to be turning
who
frogs
said that?
gay.
Who
Alex
was
Jones.
that? Alex Jones, yeah, that's right. The water turns the frogs gay.
Water's turning frog gay. Fucking fluoride in the water.
That's another
Yeah.
reason why I like Tennessee. We want to move to, because it's like one of the cleanest waters. If you get a well, filters the rock, everything. But then you don't know who the fuck's tampering that water shelf.
Yeah. I lost a lot of trust.
Oh, there's no trust in a lot of things for me.
Yeah.
Trust myself sometimes.
After COVID, I was just like, what'd you say?
I said I trust myself
Oh,
sometimes.
I thought you said you touch yourself.
Well, that too, but
That's where my mind's at.
Well, yeah, I could tell. we're on a touchy subject.
That's all I've been talking about.
No
Nice.
pun intended though on that one.
Ooh. That was good. I have a question for you.
Of course, shoot away.
You like dogs?
I love dogs.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, like, do you think if you have an old dog, like a real old dog, and then you bring home 2 new pups that are like 4 weeks old,
yeah,
do you think that old dog's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, well, that's a fucking wrap. Well, I'm dead. That's it. Awesome.
So
The fuck,
W-
John? Why you, at least wait till I'm fucking dead to bring in
I,
2 new
I,
fucking puppies.
2 is a lot. So with how we do, like my family's always had dogs, so we always get one, and then we wait a couple years, teach that dog, what's right, what's wrong, like teach him, all the guidelines, everything, make him the best dog we can, and then after that, a couple of years go by, I don't know, 3 4 years, maybe 5 years old of that dog, and then we'll get another one. So that way, the older one teaches the younger one, but we never get 2 puppies because then I've also heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but
They'll gang
it's
up and
not
fuck
good
up
to
that old
get,
dog.
well, yeah, but it's not good to bring in 2 of the same litter of the same age into a house. I can't
With an
remember
older dog?
like with an older dog too, yeah, but it's just like with the separation anxiety, like it's just a whole mess. Like you're gonna open up a can of worms.
So I went
Obviously,
to Julian's
Go
friend's
ahead.
house today, and they the reason why I brought it up because I noticed it. They got 2 brand new dogs, like fucking young, maybe 8 weeks, and then
Oh,
the
really
old
young.
dog was just still like sleeping in the corner. I'm like, oh well, that's like a fucking death sentence. Bringing in 2 new
Uh,
puppies, like, don't you think that would like maybe
I that's a lot,
like
but like
put it
I
on
mean
the
that
expressway like your timeline for that old dog? Like, don't you think he
it
knows?
does. I think it like so when my mom passed, our oldest Dane at my dad's, he like when she passed, I feel like he understood, you know, because when she passed, he knew she was sick, and he like grew in age of like another 5 years in a matter of a couple of months.
Jesus.
So yeah, it's just crazy how everything changed so quick with him. And then we got another puppy, I think December was, so he's like, I don't know, several months, like 7 months, I think, right? I could be wrong. But he's a energetic, the most chaotic dog I've ever had, and he does not stop. Like you go over there, he'll run you into the ground with energy, nonstop playing, like jumping on you. It is awful. Like after like 2 hours of it, you get tired of it, right?
What kind of dog is it?
Great Dane.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, another one. So he's like probably 100 pounds already. Yeah, like 7 months
Jesus,
old, 6 months.
dude.
Yeah, yeah, he's a big boy. He's gonna be bigger than Chief, the older one, and he's 180 pounds. So
What were those
it's
dogs bred to do?
so they were actually bred in Germany or Europe, somewhere around there, and they were bred to protect the king and the queen.
Oh,
So they
fuck.
would have like hundreds of them, in their yard. And if you're storming the castle, and you got hundreds of Great Danes that are like 150 to 200 pounds charging after you that know how to kill you, you might you
Go
might
right for the
shit.
neck and the nuts.
Yeah, dude, you might shit your pants. But that's why they were bred. I think it's they were bred with Greyhound and Mastiff, so they got the speed and the size and the strength. So that's,
Jesus.
yeah, but they're amazing dogs. Like
They're
we've
good
had
hunting dogs?
not so much hunting. I'm sure like if you get like a smaller female, you could train her to be like a great hunting dog. But the males not so much. I feel like, but they're more of comfort, protection in the home. Because I mean, even with girls, that like every dog we've had, they protected the females more than the family and the men, but more of the females. They're super protective. It's insane.
I'm fucking looking at pictures right now. God, man, they're intimidating as shit, especially when their ears are standing straight up.
Oh yeah, the cropped ears.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
See, I'm not a huge fan of the cropped ears though. They do it when they're young, like extremely young,
How do
but
they get it like that?
they cut them and then they prop them up and tape them up with bandage. Yeah,
Wow, so that's fake.
yeah. I mean, it's real, but
Well, it's
it's
real, but that's not how they're like. If you were to let it like naturally grow out, that's not the
no, they're
form it
floppy.
takes.
Yeah,
They're
they're
floppy.
big floppy ears. That's what they have, and I'm sure they crop them for more of an intimidating look, and so they don't get their ears ripped off if they do get into trouble. But there's no need to crop them. I think they look just as beautiful if they don't crop them. But
Thinking about getting
yeah.
a Shiba Inu.
Oh, Shiba Inu. I gotta look this up. I think I know what you're talking about.
The fucking Dogecoin dog.
Oh, the Dogecoin. Yeah,
This thing smile.
yeah. Yeah. I just looked at the picture. Yeah, they're beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah.
I just can't do
They're
a small dog. I know what they get up to like 40 pounds, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I just can't do a small dog. After
That
years and
that's
years.
fucking small compared to you. Anything like you have a Great Dane, dude. Anything smaller than a Great Dane.
Well, I mean,
It's
what
everything.
2 dogs ago, we had a Great Dane. It was a blue European, uh, and his name was Blue. But he was like in his prime, he was 200 pounds, pure muscle, and it, that dog was one of the best dogs we've had. Taught him how to box. He
Taught him how to what?
box. Yeah, like fisticuffs.
Like a fucking kangaroo?
Yeah, so he'd jump left, jump right, and then he'll jump up, hook
Yeah,
hook you in the
put these
face.
gloves on.
Yeah, he'll give you a hook in the face, and then he'll jump straight up and like jab you.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, he was a beast.
That's how a dog should be protecting houses by boxing the shit out of intruders, just fucking knocking them out, dude.
He's like, I don't need to use my teeth.
Punch the shit out of you,
I'll
bitch.
use my clubs.
That's hilarious. You
Yeah.
could have had like a dog training business. I'll teach your dog how to box, knock motherfuckers out.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be a Michael Vick or anything, but I mean that's a good idea.
Imagine if that's what dog fighting was. Fucking put little headgear on these dogs with boxing gloves.
Dude,
I'm going to a dog fight.
like a mouth guard for their canines.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep it up.
You gotta get in there, and you gotta rock them, and you gotta suck them.
Dog fighting, a whole new me. Yeah, that's the Caucasian dog fighting. Nothing below the belt. All right, fuck.
Oh, that's good. That's gold.
Yeah. So what's new in your life, dude?
Oh, just trying to get by.
I hear that. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just itching to move out of this great state of Illinois.
Fucking ridiculous. It's horrible. My friend just got out, moved to Florida.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. She took
I
her
mean,
daughter there. She was just like she lived in Chicago, like the heart of the city.
yeah.
And it's so fucking expensive.
Oh,
There's
it
just
is.
so much crime. The homelessness is like uncomfortable nowadays.
Oh, it's
And
horrible with the homelessness. Like I work down there, you know, I'm starting to work down there again more because we have, these bigger commercial accounts we're doing, and there's a lot of immigrants, and
yeah,
they're all shacked up in these tents, and especially around the police stations, around the whole block. And they were putting them up in all the hotels, and like we do work at the or at the Ritz, and they were putting them up at the Ritz.
really?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
yeah, the most expensive fucking hotel in Chicago, and they were putting them up there.
That is a real problem, man.
Yeah,
That is a
so
real fucking problem, dude.
and then, like I get asked if I could, have like if I could offer them a job, and like I tell them no, I can't. Like I need, and half of them they have to use a translating app, and it's like, dude, I can't because I need you to talk to people if you're doing what I do.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess some of those people, some of those illegal people that do not speak English are getting hired at retail stores. And my friend went to a few shops
Yeah.
and she was trying to ask this person like where this clothing item was. And the person was like shrugging their shoulders and then went to go get someone else. to
He's
like go have
what?
a conversation in English. What?
How?
What? That's
um,
insane.
that that doesn't make sense. It sounds like they're getting paid to stand there.
Yeah, get it? Well, they're illegals too, so how are they even getting paid?
Yeah, they have to be in the system. They have to pay taxes, right?
You would think so. So, dude, it's so fucking frustrating. It's so fishy
It is.
because we're paying taxes. I mean, we're
Oh,
paying so much
hating out
money.
the
What is it like? It's
ass.
like 35-40% in taxes right off the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you come into this country now illegally, you get a fucking paycheck, you get somewhere nice to live. And I heard it was like they're getting like up to $60 a day in food.
Yep,
Pretty fucking good.
that's very good. That's a
$60
healthy
a day.
meal. That's a
Yeah,
healthy. Yeah, you could go to. I don't want to say it, but you could go somewhere nice,
real nice. Like,
real nice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
yep.
Yeah,
And then
20
meanwhile, we
20
got like
bucks for a
people who've
meal.
lived here their entire life getting fucked, like don't make enough money to bring home groceries, living paycheck to
Shit.
paycheck, living on
I'll
credit
tell you what.
cards.
I'll tell you what. My asshole is used and abused
Me too, brother. Me
because
too.
and they're not taking us out to dinner.
And if they were to take us out to dinner first, then this conversation would be different, but they're not.
Oh yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
not.
That's another
Yeah.
reason why we want to move out to Tennessee. We want to get like I said, 20 acres. I told you before, but 20 acres and rely on ourselves. Obviously, Heather's going to work from home, and I will. If I do have to do what I do now out there, which is there's a market out there, nobody knows what to do, so I'll do that on the side. But
That's the way to do it, man. Is like living off your own land.
yeah, that's
That's
how we used
totally
to
the way
do
to
it.
do it.
That's how it was done like 100 years ago. Not even
Yeah, and then all these fucking rich ass
the
billionaires are buying
corporations.
all the farmland, and then
Oh yeah,
dude, they're so I started looking at food nutritional facts like on the food I was eating. Like I've always done it, but I've noticed something just today. Actually, I'm pulling up the picture now. It's so fucking alarming. Um, let me pull up this picture. It's
yeah, yeah.
crazy. Okay. It says contains a bioengineered ingredient.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's to protect it. Like it covers the food, like the fruits and vegetables and shit. They like put a coating on it to make it last longer, right?
I never seen that on a no, I think well, there's that, and I think they're like actually splicing the
The
cells before it even becomes the product.
oh the plants itself, like
Yeah, from like the start.
yeah they're yeah like what is it called? They did that with corn. They did that with every plant you could think of, pretty much
Yeah,
that
it's
you could
mostly
buy at the
corn.
yeah. Because look at bananas. There's no
Yeah, dude.
seeds for a banana anymore. It's all clone.
Bioengineered food ingredients. I saw, yeah, I'm just like, what? I looked at two fucking like the two rappers next to me because someone had mentioned it. I'm like, I've never seen that in my life. The two I looked at that were closest to me fucking says contains bioengineered food ingredients. I'm like, okay, dude, we have a
Yeah.
fucking problem. When like you're not supposed to fucking bioengineer food. Why can't we just eat whole foods? Just
Have
whole
you
food.
seen what corn used to look like
Yes, it
way
was
back in the
small,
day?
wasn't it? Was it
Yeah,
bigger?
there's like fucking 8 kernels on one stalk or one cob, like 8 fucking kernels or
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shit like that. And
Yep.
it's like, okay, well, something happened along the lines where, I mean, back it used to be like, okay, this stalk, this corn stalk has a lot more kernels than the other ones, so let's take these kernels and plant them. I mean, that's understandable, but like when you start genetically modifying the plant, that could be dangerous.
I feel like that's why so many of us are fucked up now.
Oh yeah.
Mentally, physically, there's just like the cheap food is always the most fucked up food, and that's all we can afford right now. Like majority of people.
Oh yeah.
So there, I get like I'm complexed because I'm wondering if it's like this overall dark shadow fucking government lord doing this on purpose just to keep us sick, but I
Well,
don't know.
one I know one reason is to get more yield out of it, obviously, right? And another thing is to make that product last as long as it can to sell. Like it'll take like a week or so, maybe two, to sell like a whole bunch of product. If you get like heirloom tomatoes, they last what if after you pick them, like not even a whole week,
Right.
and they start to
Not
rot.
even. Yeah.
So they need something that will last longer so they can sell it, and that's like one of the reasons I'm thinking, why they're doing that.
Okay. So there's that. That makes sense. But I'm wondering, here's what scares me is if they're all in cahoots, like everything is starting to get collateralized. So everyone's like working under an umbrella of like this giant major corporation. So it's like,
Yeah,
does big pharma own fucking some nutritional stuff? Like, okay, we know that if they eat this, like we can yield the most out of this product, we can make it last longer, and we also know that it's not good for them. So if they eat that, they're gonna get sick, bringing business to fucking big pharma.
yeah.
Like a chain reaction, just
Oh
over and
yeah,
over and over again. That's
I see
like,
that.
yeah, that's the shit that scares me.
Oh yeah,
Like if there's a plan, a master plan behind that, and I know there probably is something like that. I just don't know if it's organized in the way that
yeah.
I'm
Honestly,
trying to think.
none of us will. Well, we might know eventually, but we don't know like 100% that's what's going on. But that's what it looks like and feels like. I mean, what people have been saying, like, oh, that we already have the cure for cancer, but we
Right.
don't use it. We don't push it. We're like, fuck you guys. it's
Yeah, I
it's a
mean,
huge breakthrough. I mean, I understand our population in this world is through the fucking roof. Have you seen is it the Georgia Stones, something like that
oh
down
yeah,
south?
dude.
Have you heard about that?
On
Where
eight,
they got demolished or whatever? Like somebody broke them down, and like it was saying don't like the population of the world don't exceed 200 and something million or something like that. And
Jesus. No, I didn't see
yeah,
that.
yeah. So we're way beyond that. So I
What
mean,
do you think it's called?
I want to say
Georgia
like
Guidestones?
yeah, something like that.
And then you said someone broke it?
Yeah, they don't know who like demolished them or broke them, but they're gone now. I think.
The language represented on the four major stones were Arabic, Chinese, English, Hebrew, Hindi, Russian, Spanish, and Sihuali.
Swally,
Wally. Yeah.
Wally,
Sihuali.
Sawali. But
The
yeah, no,
engraved messages dealt with four major areas: governance and the establishment of the world government, population and reproduction control, the environment and humankind's relationship to nature, and spirituality. Whoa,
yeah.
whoa, dude, what the fuck?
You never heard of these?
No.
Not a lot of people heard of them, I guess. But
And it's in Georgia?
I think it was in Georgia. It was somewhere down south. I want to say I'm not a
No,
thousand
yeah,
percent
it's in
sure.
Georgia. Why
It
the
is
like usually
okay.
these things are found in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Why the
Are
I
they
need to
still standing? Because I swear I thought I read something where they were demolished.
I'll look into that next. I'm just trying to here's some of the shit that you were saying.
Yeah.
Maintain humanity under 500 million.
Yeah. Well, I was halfway there.
Guide reproduction wisely. And that's weird because now we're having like a bunch of sex changes to where people are mutilating themselves so they can't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Unite humanity with a living new language, like a universal language, which would stop war because war starts with fucking translations and everyone's just doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
I feel like that's bullshit.
What the
with like mistranslation is starts wars. No, people start wars.
yeah, well, right, and it goes back to like when we were chimpanzees. Like people are fucking territorial.
Oh yeah,
But I think
100%.
it adds on to it. So we're already
Yeah.
territorial, and then now you're mistranslating what this person's saying, and you already hate them.
Yep.
So, okay,
That's just gas in the fire.
right. Rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Hey, hey.
Hey, we enforce.
Balance personal rights with social duties. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Be not a cancer on earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Says it fucking twice because that is important. I agree with
It's
that. Leave room for
extremely.
nature.
That is extremely important because we are running out of space for nature, and
Just fucking
it's not a good.
demolishing trees and just fucking sending bombs to blow up shit.
Dude, even if we're so like you said before, like those big companies, they're buying up all these lands, like what Bill Gates and all this. They're putting all these GMO like modified plants in there. That's not nature itself.
Yeah, they ruined the soil, I've heard too. The soil
Oh
is
yeah,
completely fucked.
oh yeah. Because back in the day, so they still do it now, but it's probably not as extensive. Well, one, they rotate crops, so they have corn one year and then soybeans the next year, and then they might rotate something else in there, but then they go back to corn, and then they just keep doing that, which helps the soil. And it's Jasper. We're doing the podcast. We're doing the
What's up?
podcast.
Who's that? Is that Heather?
It's Heather.
What's up, Heather? State your name.
And state your name, where you're from, and your business.
Dude, it says from 1980 until its destruction in 2022. You were right. Just a couple years
Yep.
ago, that the Georgia Guidestones were demolished, and they were
Yeah.
in Elbert County near South Carolina border. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Like nobody knows who destroyed them either.
Do we know who built it? I'm Googling it now.
I don't know about that one.
Robert C. Christian, the pen name of the man credited with creating the Georgia Guidestones, is Robert C. Christian. He paid the Alberton Granite Finishing Company to build the stones for some loyal Americans, but he insisted on remaining anonymous.
Well, he wasn't. He wasn't remained.
I'd like to remain anonymous. Say my name. Say my name. I'm not going to say it again. I want to rename anonymous. Say my name.
Like one of those people, like, yeah, I want to make a donation. Please keep my name out of it. I will attend the party, and I will tell everybody that I donated this much.
And I'm going to do a 15-minute speech.
At the end of it, I will say I want to remain anonymous.
My name's Robert Christensen, and I want to remain anonymous. You didn't hear it from me. Tell nobody. Tell your friend. Tell nobody.
But don't tell anybody.
That's crazy, dude. That's weird.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, and also back to the crops and everything that they're planting, depleting the soil with all the nutrients. So way back, like how deep wild grass roots actually ran?
No.
So they run like, I don't know, minimum 6 feet, 4 to 6 feet minimum deep, the roots.
Yeah.
So this is how like the Dust Bowl got created. So they started plowing all these lands and stuff, and then they're killing all these plants, and it was just plains of crops and stuff, and it would dry out the soil severely, and dust would pick up, and that's how that dust bowl was created. And like they figure out ways to get around it now, which is huge. But that's another wormhole, or not a wormhole, but a hole to go down.
Do you know about plant intelligence?
Planet intelligence,
Plant,
plant
plant, and
intelligence.
plant intelligence.
No.
Yeah, they've been found to show like they're sensitive to sound. They're able to store information to be accessed later. They're able to
Oh,
communicate with each other.
well, I've heard like the term of like sing to your plants, they'll grow better and they'll grow stronger. And you
Yeah, it's
talk to them, and you
mhm.
give them love. I've heard of that term, but that's a
Yeah.
whole nother level.
They're doing like they've been doing so much research on it, and they're it's not like conscious how you and I are conscious, but there's something going on in plants. It's not just a fucking green plant. There's like some intelligence going on in there.
I feel
It's
like this is another way to become not vegan, but something else that's new. We got to eat dirt.
well, dude, it's funny when you eat a plant, it changes its taste to try. It's like that's its defense mechanism. It'll try to change its
Huh?
taste. It tastes like shit for animals, so
Huh?
animals won't eat it.
Because I know, like that freshly cut grass smell.
Yeah, it's fucking murder.
Yeah,
You're
it's
smelling
it's
bloody
it's the
murder.
grass crying.
Smells so good.
It smells so sweet. Mixed with that morning dew. Oh, oh, that's a
Mm.
salad I'd toss.
Heyo. And we're live.
And we're live. Getting off topic here again.
There's no topic, dude.
The beautiful thing about podcasts, it goes wherever you want it to go.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude, is everyone's attention span is so goddamn limited that podcasts are
Oh, it
great when you
is.
jump from topic to topic,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I mean, what it's, I. How long is the attention span for the younger generation? Was it
Let's take
like
a guess. Take a
10,
guess. I'll
15,
look it up.
18 seconds? I think that's more than generous.
What age do you want to look up? Attention span for let's say
I
a
don't know.
15-year-old.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And how long do you say?
I said 18 seconds, and that's more than generous.
Oh, bullshit. It's saying 30 to 40 minutes. That's not true.
No, that's definitely not true.
That's not true. Yeah, it's saying, I don't know. We need young Jamie from Joe Rogan. Yeah, dude. That's not fucking true at all. Saying
No
13
way.
to 15-year-old is
When
30
was
to
the
40
study done?
minutes.
Like 10 years ago?
1888. uh, yeah, it's saying that it's still pretty good. And dude, when I go to the gym
Yeah.
and the dude at the front desk checks you in, he's young. They don't make eye contact with you, and they're on their phone. I'm not
Oh,
even
yeah.
lying. He was playing fucking a cell phone game while working.
Yeah. Well, that's mind-boggling.
That's fucking crazy to me. Maybe maybe we're old now. I don't know, but that's like,
No, dude,
dude, if you're
that's the
working, you
thing
should be.
though. Yeah, that's bullshit. If you're working, you should be devoting your time for that 8 or whatever your shift is to get stuff done. Like myself, I don't go by hourly because like I'm on commission for the jobs I do. So like I got to get the job done to get paid,
Right.
right? Then this younger generation that they're on their phone most of the fucking time to pass time faster, but you're pretty much robbing the company or whoever you're working for of money, right?
Yeah. Completely.
Yeah, that's I think that's unacceptable. And like if I had somebody working for me that was doing that, I would I'd send them home and not pay them for the rest of the day.
You
Tell
might
them
as
to think
well.
about what
Yeah.
they have
Like, what
done.
the fuck's your point? Do it. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
What's the point of you being here right now?
yeah. It's not how
Playing a
a
fucking
business is
cell
run.
phone game, dude, in this fucking rolly chair behind the desk. I'm like, dude, when someone's head is down for like more than fucking 2 minutes looking straight down, there's probably gonna be a fucking shooting. Okay.
Oh.
Like that like, that's not normal shit. If someone's working, has their head down for 2 minutes, doesn't look up, you're fucking planning something.
So like, so at night, some of these buildings I have to work at night, they have the security guards to watch the building, right? So they might have one or two security guards to watch the whole building. So one does their round, one stays at the front desk always, and then they switch. And like, I understand, it's boring. You're not going to sit there while nobody's in the building. The doors are all locked. You're still doing your rounds,
Right.
and I've seen some of them. They watch videos or they play a game, but they're still attentive. And then they after they're when they have to do their rounds to check out all like the whole building outside inside, they put their phone down and they go do their thing. I understand that, but when you're during the day and there's stuff that needs to be done and you're just sitting there, I don't like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you
Uh,
think they allow phones in schools nowadays? I don't even know.
so I'm sure like you could use your phone during like passing periods. Is that what they call them nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure you could use your phone during then, and then lunch, obviously. But like in class, you can't be using your phone, right? I hope the teachers are taking them away.
I think the teachers might be on their fucking phone too, dude.
Yeah, they're
I
they're
think it's
teaching up
gotten
how
that crazy. You've
they're
seen
looking up how
TikTok
to
videos
teach.
of like teachers making TikToks and shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think in some classrooms it's
I
like
understand, dude. Like I
praised.
understand you're trying to connect with the kids and stuff, but like some of those are fucking nonsense. Like some of the videos that they create and make, like, come on.
Do you think
Like,
teachers should be ugly?
I mean, I think, dude, that's a good question. Holy shit.
You got this fucking dime piece of a teacher. I can't concentrate, but I'll tell you what, I'm not fucking missing school. But I
I
can't
think
concentrate and I'm failing everything.
we need at least a couple of them, maybe like depending on how big the high school is or the school is itself, a junior high, whatever school is. I think they have to have, at least, one or two minimum per grade. And it gives them hope.
I was really thinking about this. I was just like, if high school especially is where my focus is at.
Mm-hmm.
When a hot chick just graduates and let's say she's 22, 23, and now she's going to work at a high school. That is a
Yeah,
recipe for fucking disaster.
so I don't think that should be allowed. When I was in freshman year of high school, I was in like senior math, dude. I was very good at math, right? And my
You
freshman
got
year,
that
I had my
autism and fucking math, huh?
oh, dude, I was fucking Rain Man. But so my first year of freshman, my teacher was her first year ever teaching, and she fucked me.
What do you mean by that?
She didn't know how to teach. She couldn't teach,
Okay.
like
You
she
see how
didn't
that
know
was
how
confusing though,
to
right?
teach the kid.
Because we were
Well,
just talking
oh yeah,
about like
okay, you're right there, but she screwed me. Ah, fuck that doesn't work here.
he screwed you twice. What?
So she robbed me of
Yeah.
like advancing my math skills because she didn't know how to teach kids at all, and she was in this class that was for senior math. That's it should be a seasoned teacher,
Right.
and I had to drop my class.
That sucks. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate. That's not
yeah.
that's so that falls on you.
Yeah, it falls on me when it should be the school's fault and her fault. So back to, as like a fresh new unseasoned teacher, they should not be teaching high school. They should start at a lower grade and work their way up.
Kind of like a farm system for baseball, or like the NHL. You start at like,
Yeah.
single A, you go to double A, and then you get called up to the fucking major leagues.
Oh yeah. And then when you make it big, you become a professor.
And they fuck you then too.
Yeah.
Screw you. Nice. Damn.
Yeah. But that's my take on it. Like, I don't think high school teachers, like, I understand some classes, that's fine. Like, bullshit classes that you could get by without, struggling at all. And that's okay, but like these advanced classes, anything like where you have to learn and you have to get ready for the next year, I don't think that should be unseasoned teachers at all.
Wonder what the interview process was like. Show us your tits. And they show you.
Oh,
All right, you're fucking hired.
you want a job for a job? All right.
Yes. How's 60K sound? All right. Get the summers off too.
Because I mean, my high school wasn't fucking small either. It was so. My oldest sister, her class was, I think it was 11,000 people. No,
In high school?
No, it wasn't 11. It was 9,000, I think, in high school.
That's a
In her
big ass
graduate,
class.
yeah, it was her graduating class was 9,000. That's just for the seniors that graduated. 9,000. That's huge. So it's like a fucking college pretty much.
Jesus. Dude.
Yeah, there's 2 buildings. I think they have 3 now at the high school I went to.
A lot of fucking going around there.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think my class was still 6,000, but still that's a fucking lot of people for one class. For seniors like that or whatever, 6,000 people. That's a lot of fucking people.
I was just talking to someone I work with today about this. The dating, I know you're not dating, but let me tell you, the dating scene is fucking horrible with these apps.
Oh, yeah.
What was wonderful is back in high school or middle school, college, you had a network of 4,000 people, all in fucking close proximity. So, I mean, you had a pool, and people are actually engaging with you and communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They now it's all head down in your phone to talk to somebody.
Well, even with the app itself, it's now people are being really judgmental, and I'm doing it too. But you have you can look at a picture and notice every fucking imperfection about somebody.
Yeah.
That's not fair, dude.
No,
that's not a fucking way to do it. If you see me in a picture, you might be like, this kid fucking is ugly, he sucks. But then if you see me how I'm animated in real life and can hold a conversation, that boosts me up 10 points. You know what I'm saying?
110. All right.
all right.
You want to see my modeling pictures?
This is when I was a sailor.
For those who don't know, it's an inside joke. Jasper took some modeling pictures as a sailor.
Maybe.
Oh, you posted? You put it up there? All right.
Yeah, I'll probably post it. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's funny.
But the dating scene fucking sucks, dude.
I bet it is, dude. Honestly, horrible. It's not like how it was. I remember high school. I used to, when I was dating, I dated several girls, and I'd barely see them throughout the whole week. And then by the weekend, I'd ask them out on Monday, which was a horrible idea. And you barely see them through the whole week. And then Friday comes, is I'm not really fucking interested in you anymore. So we're gonna have to break this off. And then you find somebody else, you talk to them more, and no, that it's not like it is anymore. Nowadays, it's completely different.
Yeah, you're behind us, literally a screen, but also a Wizard of Oz screen. That was teaching you a valuable lesson. It taught all of us a valuable lesson about sometimes shit's gonna suck in real life. Sometimes you just fucking have to do it. Has to be done. Like, you got to break up with this chick sometimes. You got to go up to him and ask him out. Otherwise, it won't happen. That
Oh yeah.
teaches you stuff. Nowadays, it's just like, it just seems so fucking bitch. Like a bitch
Mm-hmm.
mode. Like, if,
Yeah, it is.
right?
Yeah. Here's like, I'm grateful how I met Heather and that I met her. Like, we met through my sister's work initially, but we didn't start dating right away. We knew each other. We talked, for a while, and then, she moved on to her dream job of like a wedding planner, and then COVID hit, so she started working there again. Then we reconnected, and then we started going out. So, like, how we met, we didn't even meet online, which is like surprising because that's how it is nowadays.
Yeah, I wonder if divorce rates are gonna fucking skyrocket because of it.
Well, what is it? What does it used to be, like 50%?
It was pretty close to 50, yeah.
Yeah, it was like around 50% of like people ending up in divorce.
But
I
you know
bet
what?
you.
I heard that number was skewed a little bit because that involves a lot of people that were on their second and third marriages, and we know that those don't work out. That's almost for certain that it's going to end in a divorce again.
What, like
So it was
the
like
second
skewing the
and like the
numbers.
second and third, so it added to the percentage.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I think it was a little bit less than 50% if you want
Yeah,
to get rid of those. Like first time marriages, how many fail? We'll say like 39%.
yeah.
So I'm wondering if that number is gonna fucking skyrocket just because of how unable people are to communicate properly nowadays,
Hmm. And
right?
I mean, a lot of people they marry the people that they don't know,
Yeah, yeah. A
and
lot
they
of
don't
superficial people
see.
too.
Yeah, it's like, like I don't understand how some people they see, like, they marry this person, but they don't see like how much of an asshole they are. I don't understand that. How are you like? And it's not, you're not even married yet, but you're about to be married. How the fuck do you go through it with it
I
when?
think they just get in too deep. They're just in way, way too deep, and I think they know that. Like, I feel like they don't think they have any options other than that. Like, this is it. I'm like, it's like a comfort thing. I'm comfortable here. I mean, at least I know what's
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
happen,
that makes sense. Yeah,
right?
the comfort zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is a fucking killer, which will kill you.
Oh yeah, that will, like, staying in your comfort zone can ruin your life, 100%.
Yeah, I'd say in most cases it does.
Yeah.
I mean, you never go take that risk. You'll never know what could have been
Yep.
because of why? Because you're afraid of what?
Yep.
You're
Moving
afraid of
on. Change.
embarrassment or something. You're afraid
Yeah.
of rejection. Like, that's part of life.
Yeah.
It's going
Fuck.
to happen.
How many times have you been rejected by somebody?
Fucking, I
Can you
reject
can
myself every day, dude. And I look
I
myself in
said
the mirror.
reject, not eject.
No. Are you saying I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. Are you saying ejaculate? What are you saying? Every day. Fuck, dude.
And we're live.
And we're live again.
We're gonna cut that. The hand motion is to cut.
We'll fuck, yeah. We'll snip this up. We'll doctor it up. It'll
Oh
sound
no,
right.
we're leaving it. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. Keep talking. Okay. All right.
The producer is saying keep on going. All right.
Producer just took off his headphones and walked out. We're taking calls now.
And hiring. Oh. So
Oh,
I think it was. Do you know who Bert Kershoff is? The Machine.
a comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to see him. I think it was last month in Chicago at the United Center.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the best, like, fucking shows, comedian shows I've ever been to. Like,
Really?
yeah, his introduction crew. I don't know what is it called, like the people. that go on before the
Oh,
main
like
event.
the comedians that go on before?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, they
they
warm up
were
the crowd.
actually yeah. So they were fucking hilarious too. And then
Yeah. Do you know who
Bert
they
was
were? Any of their names?
oh Heather knows them. He knows their names, and like if you look it up, I mean you'll see
Yeah.
them because he was going on tour with them,
Okay.
and like there's like two bigger guys, one still a big guy, but big guy I mean like a little overweight, but I'm not judging. I need to lose some pounds, but it is what it is, and yeah, no, Bert fucking killed it, dude. He's like one of my favorite shows I've ever been to
Wow.
as a comedian because he was putting it like he was testing out jokes too for a special, and they everybody was dying laughing. It was hilarious.
How many people were there, you think? Was it filled?
It was filled. It was filled probably a little bit more than half the United Center because they did. You know how they do their concerts and shows. It's like their stage is on the backside of half the court, and then the rest of the stadium is filled.
Yeah.
So that's how it was. But he filled more than half of it.
Was he with Dave Attell?
Let me look him up. What is his name?
Dave Attell? He wears a hat. He's like skinnier kind of guy. He's New York.
No, he wasn't there. I
Big
remember.
J
I know.
Okerson?
No,
Bobby Lee, was he there?
no. Bobby Lee is pretty funny though.
It says, I'm looking up who's touring with Bert, and it says
It was
2024
the
lineup.
Tops Off tour.
Tops Off tour.
Yeah.
Did you see the roasting of Tom Brady?
No.
You didn't? Oh, dude, it was the first. I think it was the first live Netflix show. It's a couple days ago. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Oh my god, dude, you'll fucking piss yourself. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, they don't hold back on roasting Tom Brady at all.
No, I don't blame him. I'm not a
One
fan of
moment,
Tom Brady.
one moment, Tom gets up and goes up to the comedians like, "You can't fucking say that. You can't fucking say." He's talking about Robert Kraft. You know who he is? He's
I
like
think so.
the owner of the Patriots. And the guy made a joke about something that Robert Kraft went to like jail for or got in trouble with the law about, like underage massaging, shit like that. So the comedian brought that up. Tom Brady went up and was like, "You can't fucking say that, dude." He's like, "Okay."
All right, moving on. We're live.
That's what it was like, dude. He's like, "Okay." And we're
Oh,
live. Yeah.
I'm trying to find who's his
Jim
lineup.
Norton, Andrew Santino,
It was a
Mark
Puerto Rican
Norman.
guy. There's a really big white dude. Because I've seen him before too on a podcast. This is really pissing me off.
Well, you went there to go see Bert, so.
Yeah, that was the main event. It was a good time. It was a
How
great
many
time,
people
and
do
I
you
was
think it
sick as
was?
shit. Huh?
How many people went on before him?
3, I think.
Yeah, that's about right. And then
Yeah.
how long was the entire act from like beginning to end?
Oh, like 3, 4 hours, 3 hours, something
Dang.
like that. 3 hours, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, when we went, I was sick as a dog, dude. I had like some fucking
Oh god.
oh man, some sinus shit, but it wasn't like a total sinus infection. But so that, like Heather drugged me up, dragged me along. I
Could
was
you
sitting there.
imagine living back in, let's say, the medieval times?
Oh, I'd be dead
And
by now.
you had, for sure, we all fucking would, dude. Like, just imagine if you had a sinus infection and you had 0 drugs to take care of it,
0 antibiotics, yeah.
to
So, but
clear it up. That shit would
thing
just
is,
last for
dude,
fucking ever. I would
so there's natural antibiotics that can help you.
like a
You
hammer
should.
to the nose.
Okay, so but no, you should do this too. But so what we do is we take some honey and we put it in like a mason jar, right?
Hmm.
And we cut up some onions and you put it in the honey,
You
right?
pickleize it.
And
Pickle.
kind of you pickle it in honey. So you put it in a fucking cupboard or one of your cabinets, and once a day you flip it over so the onions sink down to the bottom, and you do that every day for either 1 week or 2 weeks, and then after that 1 week or 2 week period, you take out the onions, and then that honey is a natural antibiotic.
Really?
Yeah.
You drink it?
And you just once a day, if you start feeling like shit or if you're feeling like you're getting sick, take a spoonful of that honey and just suck it back. And yeah, it's supposed to help out. It's a natural antibiotic.
Have you done it?
Yeah. Are you
Is
gonna ask me
there a certain kind of just thinking. Is that just thinking,
it,
dude? Is
it
there like a certain kind of honey you need?
so when you go with honey, you want to get something local.
Right.
That's another thing. So if you're when you buy honey, try and get local, because what it is, all those bees are grabbing all this pollen from all the plants and flowers and everything around you, right? And
Hmm.
they're making that honey in that area. So
Should
when
you get
you're
raw honey?
ingesting, well, raw honey, yeah, it, but you got to make sure it's from your local area or at least near it, because with all that honey that the bees created from the pollen in that area, you're starting to ingest that pollen, and your
Mm,
body starts to get used to that pollen,
that
and
makes
your
sense.
allergies start to drop because your
Yeah.
body's getting used to that pollen. It's like introducing like a small amount of venom from like a snake bite or a spider bite, whatever, and you start to build up an immunity. It's the same concept.
Right. You
So
don't want fucking Santa
yeah.
Fe pollen. It's not gonna
Fuck
help you
that.
if you live
No,
in
it's not going to
fucking
help you at all.
Illinois.
Yeah, the complete. Well, not completely, but there's a lot other different pollens in different areas. So yeah, that's something huge to do if you're into that stuff. Which I suggest it.
Yeah, I am, and
Because you
I just
drink
looked up,
teas.
yeah, local honey, and I'm seeing something that's in a fucking barrel, and it's 15 kilograms, 33 pounds,
Yeah, how
Manuka
much is
honey,
that? Like
bulk,
several $100s.
$268,
Yep, that's about
kosher.
right. Yeah, dude, we were just at Whole Foods. I think this was like last month, something like that. Whole Foods, and we went by like this section, and there's like homegrown, like organic honeycombs with a little bit of honey in it, but the honeycomb in there too, for probably like a 2 by 3 at most square of the comb, and then the little bit of honey in it was $30 fucking.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Even bees are fucking inflating? That's fucking crazy, dude. What kind of fucking country do we live in where
Oh,
fucking
dude, it's
insects are
crazy.
raising the
Well,
prices?
with these beekeepers, one, if you're beekeeping, you get a tax break. Two, if you harvest enough and sell enough, I think you get another tax break, and then you could zone yourself into a certain agricultural thing, and you could start renting out your bees to farms around your area to pollinate their plants, and then you make money from them too. So there's a huge industry with like beekeeping. Heather, when we move out to Tennessee, that's what she wants to do. She wants to beekeep. I'm allergic to bees. I haven't been stung since actually at your place when I got stung in the fucking hand in your apartment when you were living with Nick.
Why are you blaming that shit on me?
Because
What?
you let the bee in, bitch.
I did?
No, I don't know.
Come in there, sting that motherfucker.
This is your target.
Sting him and sting him dead.
Yeah, no, I remember. got stung in the hand, and Nick ran to the Walgreens, grabbed me some Benadryl, came back, popped a Benadryl. I wake up like
Oh
3
yeah,
hours
I
later.
remember.
You
You were
remember now?
fucking dick in the dirt. Yeah.
Dude, my dick was deep in the dirt right then. Oh my gosh. I wake up, Nick's gone, you're fucking playing a
With
game or something.
myself.
Yeah, playing with yourself again, just jerking off.
Stand still,
Right?
Jam.
That's Jasper. So yeah, it was that was I think that was the last time I got stung. I mean, before that, I mean, I just take Benadryl if I get stung. It's not like I need an EpiPen, which I probably should, but
I would be happy to fucking inject you in the neck with that thing.
yeah. Oh, you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So, this was fuck. This was like almost 15 years ago at least, maybe 20 now. About 15 years ago. Yeah. So, we were I was at the house. My sister wanted to grill and the propane tank was empty. She's like, "Can you please change the propane tank? Can you please?" She kept asking me. I'm like, "Fine, I'll do it, okay?" I go out there. I go to grab the old propane out. There's a bee's nest in the grill. I get stung, right? And
Oh
I
hell no.
had the EpiPen, and it was inside the house. So we go inside. My dad grabs the pen. My sister's reading the instructions and out loud, so my dad could jab me with it. And she's like, "Do not press the gray side of the pen." As she said it, my dad presses the gray side of the pen, right?
Oh
It
fuck.
it injects the needle comes out and goes into his thumb and gets stuck in his bone, and he's sitting there trying to like, you know how you shake your hand if you like, if you get some shit on it, like, you
He mad
shake
at
your
you too.
hand.
God damn it, JM,
He's
you
like,
fucking
"Motherfucker." He's shaking his hand like you just got some shit on it, trying to get the fucking pen out. It wouldn't come out, dude. We were there just trying to pull it out of this. It was stuck in his bone, and
Ew.
yeah. So we finally got it out. I ended up taking Benadryl and passed out.
Did your dad pass out too?
I
Jesus.
don't, he was no dude after the epinephrine. He was juiced.
I'm gonna be fucking cooking for 15 hours. Who wants a burger? Oh
I'll
shit.
never forget that though. Like soon as she said, "Do not press the gray side of the pen," he
Click.
presses it. He's like, "You fucking idiot!"
The time is now.
I thought you said press.
Detonate.
No.
Detonate. God damn it. And a hit for daddy.
One for you, two for me. You
And
don't need
we're
this, right?
live.
And we're live.
All right, dude, let's
Oh,
fucking wrap it up, man. We've been fucking talking for an hour and 10 minutes. God damn.
it has been
Time
an
goes by
hour
fast,
and
baby.
yeah.
Appreciate you coming on here, dude. That was
Oh, it
fun.
was a blast. It was a good old blast. We gotta do it again.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's
Then we
just nice
gotta.
to get away from it all and just fucking talk, without like any
Oh yeah.
interference. It's nice.
Oh yeah. Gotta do it more often. I mean, getting lost in the sauce. It's not good for you.
No, no. The world could use more of it. If you have social media, you got like anything you want to share with the listeners, go ahead and do so.
I mean, I'm only on Facebook to scroll videos and bullshit,
I get it.
and I don't even reply to comment. I don't even think I replied to birthday comments this year for me.
Goddamn, this kid sucks. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but Instagram, I think it's Cheech2393. I
But
stream sometimes video games, but that's Up in Smoke with two eyes, and that's about it.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy birthday. Never mind. Fuck you. Blurt that out. I shouldn't have said that.
and we're live.
We'll beep that out. You gotta
But
respond. You gotta respond to birthday wishes, dude.
oh yeah, it's just it's another
That's it.
day. When you get old, it's
Yeah,
just another day.
it's true.
You know
It's
how it
true.
is.
Yep. Yep. Well,
But
bro, appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. We'll do it again. Everyone listening at home, appreciate you as always. Wash your balls if you have them. All right. Peace.
hell yeah, thanks for having me. Have a good one.
Welcome to the Curiosity Chamber.